Hey everyone, it's Pepper Ranger, and I am back with the LetPot Senior hydroponic growing system, and this is gonna be a how-to and kind of get your garden set up and ready to roll. So it's gonna be fairly simple. Out of the box, you get everything out of your reservoir. You plug in your pump cord into the back of the machine, your power cord into the back of the machine, and then you can turn it on. At that point, your system will be off, and then go ahead and fill up your reservoir with water. Actually, what you can do first, just to make sure that you have it filled to the right spot, is when you get your cover, you can put your water level gauge on there, stick it in there, and then from there you can go over here and fill your water. There's a max. Let's see if I can get that. It says max on the actual cover, but then also over on your water gauge it has a max level, so don't go above that. Fill it up, and then at that point you are more than welcome to turn it on, and you do so by either pressing the power button up here, or you can download the app, the LetPot app, and you can turn it on via the app. So I'm pulling it up now. Okay, so you download the app and you'll get to this screen where it says no devices. So you click the add button and it'll search for the LetPot. So yeah, you want to make sure it's connected to the same Wi-Fi, and kind of make sure you're staying close to it. I want to say the first time I set it up, it did take a little bit longer, so I might need to press the pump Wi-Fi button, and it beeps. So then I'll refresh and search again for it. And there it is. So from there, you can click on your LetPot and it sets it all up. I'll go ahead and enter in my Wi-Fi password here. Okay, so enter in your Wi-Fi password. Alright, so now you are all set. You'll click done. So it said it was out of sync with the device, so you just go ahead and sync it really quick. Okay, so you can do a quick on-off with this toggle switch here. Turns the system on, so now the LEDs are on. And so it has your how many days it's on and what your lighting schedule is. So I have it on for right now 16 hours a day. I'm going to change it to 15. So I'm okay with it coming on at 7 a.m. but I'm going to change it to going off at 10 p.m. You'll get the notification via the beep that it has changed in the device. You can do your LED mode for fruits and flowers, or veggies and spices. So it just changes the color tone. I just keep it at vegetable spices. You can turn the pump on and off via the app as well. And then say your power goes out and your system resets. I know with other systems you have to manually go in it. This one is kind of the same way, but it keeps track of it on here. And if it doesn't for whatever reason, you can just change to however many days it's been since you planted. So I think that'll make a difference when you are talking about not so much light schedule, but how long the pump runs. And then there's this alert. So I think that means it'll alert you when you need to feed. I'm not 100% sure though, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So yeah, I mean, super easy. On, off. I mean, you should never have to touch that because it's all programmed here. So that is really nice and convenient. It has the manual power buttons, as well as how you can change the light and turn on and off the pump. So once that's all set up and ready to go, you are ready to start planting. So the first seeds that I'm going to plant in here are going to be these Hangzhou number 2 meteors that I got from Boss Grows. Go ahead and check out Boss. He's got an awesome YouTube channel that is very informative. But first thing I like to do, so here's the sponge. And I really like to get that wet because it'll just do a better job. Oh, and I dropped it. So if you drop it in, you just lift that up really quick. It's actually probably easier for me to just lift that up. But if by doing that, it kind of gives your seed a head start. And for me, it's a little bit easier to do this while it's not in a pod. And then from there, you can just pour as many seeds as you want. I usually do 2 or 3, and then if I need to call some later, I will. But there's a little hole there. Let's see if I can get it to focus. And you just drop them in the hole. And then you grab one of your net cups, drop it in, and then stick it right there. Oh, I almost forgot, once you have your seeds planted in the sponge and then dropped into the net cup and put into your system, stick that little dome on there. It'll help keep the moisture in and help those seeds germinate quicker. And I usually make my own labels, but it does come with these plant labels that you can write on, and that's pretty much it. It'll run on that schedule. Oh, I forgot about the nutrients. So you mix the bottles, you put water in them, fill them up all the way, and shake until totally dissolved. And then you combine both into your water at a rate of 5 milliliters of solution, A and B, with 1 liter of water. So that's pretty simple. You stir it and then you add it to the tank. I haven't added any nutrients yet, so my water level is at about 4 liters, and the max is 5. So I'll go ahead and mix up a liter of water with my 5 milliliters each of A and B nutrient solution or plant food, and pour it in there so that my newly sprouted seeds have something to feed on. Not totally necessary right at the beginning. I haven't found, at least in using other systems, that even adding full strength nutrients right from the get-go doesn't really seem to affect it as much as like if you're using hydroponic nutrients in soil plants. Not sure what that is, but oh well. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I had these covers 3D printed by my good friend Jesse, and they work really well in other systems, but they definitely just fit right in here. So say you're not using all 12 of the slots, you can just cover them up with that as to not get any algae. So that's it for today. That's kind of a how to use the LetPot Senior and get it set up. So the next video is probably going to be in a few weeks once we get some progress on these peppers, and I will see you then. Take it easy.